Well, my next signal was a 43, 44 non-stop all around. I think I got a coin. People are gonna think I'm crazy, man. Come on, really? Who does that? All right, everybody, Popcan Dan. As you can see by my excitement, I am back. I am back at this 1830s two-story red brick house. One thing I forgot to tell you, it's got 4 chimneys, man. It's got 4 chimneys. 2 of them connect inside the house to one, but the other 2 on the other side are all separate. It's like, what an incredible place. Anyhow, listen, all the planets have aligned. I'm on an off day. Look how beautiful it is out here. The sun is shining. And this is the best part of all, folks. The landowner brought the field right down to the wood. And he churned, I don't know if you can see, he flipped over all the dirt. And he said, go find your treasure. Because I went through, it was high grass and those whatever they are, those sticks. They're not wheat, but what are dried up. So it was kind of hard to swing, but we still got a ton of stuff out of here. Mike and I got a ton of stuff. Copper coins, skeleton keys, old buttons, man, with shanks on. I mean, it was incredible, some of the stuff that we pulled out. And we were kind of restricted how we could swing with the grass and stuff. Now it's right down. I said to Mike, I said, when this gets flipped at whatever time that is, that's when I want to come back to the field. And sure enough, the landowner flipped it over and he said, go in there, man. Now's the time. I'm like, oh, here we are. So anyways, all the planets have aligned. Folks, I hope I get something. I hope I'm just not doing a big intro for nothing here, but I got a very good feeling, man. I got a feeling. All right. First hole, baby. Here we go. All right, first signal, man. First signal. It was in the mid to high 20s, and I'm like, but I wanted to get anyways because it was a nice signal. It wasn't like the yelping. Bap, 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 bap. It was a good signal, and I'm glad I did. Check this out, folks. Yeah, I'm just at the beginning of the field right here, and it was 4 inches down there, and I got it out here. Yeah, folks, we got ourselves a thimble. First signal is a thimble. How about that? How about that? Okay, this was a okay signal. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's part of a bullet of a round. If you look closely, it's got the little perforated edges in there. I don't know. I'm a little stumped on this one. I think it's part of a bullet cartridge, whatever you call them. I'm not a weapons guy. There you go. All right, this was a deep signal right in front of the house, and I knew it wasn't a good signal, but I was gonna dig it anyways. I mean, this was probably about 12 inches. Closer I got, the louder it got. I don't know, man. This looks like some old hoe. Yeah, don't let your minds go in the gutter. I don't know. Hey, it looks yeah, it's some kind of old tool, because you could tell there was a stick going in there, and they were using it for something out here. There you go, a little piece of history. Okay, literally I covered up the hole with that, whatever that farming tool was, and my very first swipe to the right, I got another signal. Like, hey, what the heck? Yeah, hey man, this, like I said, this section I'm going over, we've been over this. Mike and I have been over this pretty hard, but since it's been churned, like I said, you never know what's coming up, and guess what? Just came up. Yeah, once again, just in front of the house. Flipped it out of the plug, and it's still a little covered up, but you know what I think it is? You know what I think it is? It's exactly what I thought it was. The culprit. Another buckle. Another buckle. We're halfway there. I knew it was only a matter of time. Yeah, man, I was going back and forth, and you know what? I'm at the point in my age where I gotta stop digging half-ass signals because my body can't take it, man. So I said no. After the last one, I said no. I'm gonna wait. I want it to be a really good repeater. It's got to be in the 40s. Well, my next signal was a 43, 44 nonstop all around. I think I got a coin. People are gonna think I'm crazy, man. Check this out. All right, so back in the day, there used to be it was a circle in front of the house, the path for carriages, and came right down the middle here. And this was a killer signal, man. And look what's here. Oh, what do we got? Yeah, it's definitely a coin, bro. Definitely a coin. Oh yeah, baby. We went over this too. We went over this. I think it's going to be a large cent, the way it feels. Man, like I said, the farmer flipped the soil, and here we go. Let me clean her up, and we'll get right back to you. Okay, friends. Here's a little pop can, little shameless promotion there. Anyways, listen. This ain't a large cent, man. This is an old, I'm assuming it's a British copper. Look how thin it is. And it is wiped, man. It is wiped. I'm going to work very hard at trying to get something off of this. But it is wiped. It's scarred. Man. Just like my love life. Oh boy, I'm going crazy today. It's a great day, man. Great day. Yeah, baby, yeah. I don't know. Some old British copper. It could be a kg, man. Could be a kg. It is old, baby. And it gave off a great signal. There you go. There you go. I think this next find I just pulled up here might give some credence. Is that the word I'm looking for? Some credence to whether or not my copper I just found could be a 1700's a kg. Because I think I just found a part of a shoe buckle, an old one, man. It's broken, but it looks like the inside piece it's got 3 prongs. Check it out. Yeah, it was a signal. It was there. It wasn't like in the 40s. It was like the mid 30s. But look at this, folks. Come on. Tell me that's not part of an old shoe buckle. The piece in the middle that rotates. It's exactly what that is, man. Prove me wrong, folks. Prove me wrong on this one. Look at that. Sweet, baby, sweet. Okay, yeah, just in front of the house again. Not too far from where I just got that copper. And literally, I got that shoe buckle piece, the prong thing in the middle right there. This was a deep signal. And you know what I think this is, eh? I think this is a little wedge for wood. Little something for your something. There you go. How about that? Okay. So yeah. Okay. This was a good signal. It was the was it high 20s, touching 30, I think. Right shallow, like it was right under the surface. So I just with my shovel just flicked it over, and I think I have myself a suspender clip or some kind of suspender something. Have a look, man. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm almost right in the middle where the original road would have been, coming down the middle here. And like I said, this was a banger of a signal. Look at this. It's still in the clump. What do we got here? Oh, yeah, it's ornate, all right. Oh my goodness, look at that. Let me clean that up and get back to you guys and show you guys this cleaned up. This is something special. Oh, and don't you know it, man? It is special. Look at that. It's got a big, says patent right across the front. Patent. How about that? Look at that. I guess a suspender clip, man. It literally still moves. It still rotates. That is incredible, man. Oh my gosh. The landowner flipped over the soil and it came back to life, man. That's what we're talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Looks like we got some more ornateness out here, man. Not sure what it is, but it looks ornate. How many times can I say that word, ornate? Okay, here, let's have a look. Check this. This is really cool. Yeah, and it was a signal, and there's another signal over here I still got to check after, but I popped it out and look at this. What am I looking at? Let me get it in the sun. What am I looking at here? Hang on, let me have a look. Let me clean her up. Okay, yeah, man. Look at this. I don't know what it is. It's ornate. It's like almost like Victorian style. Obviously, it's stamped. It looks like it's a stamp of. But what it actually is, I do not know. But that is so cool, man. That's an incredible find, regardless. Okay. So I've moved from the front of the house. I'm over kind of diagonal kitty corners to the house now, out in the field. I'm just kind of gridding back and forth, and I came across this signal. It was in one of the mounds, and it was a good solid 45. It was deep though. It had to be about 8 inches, and yeah, it was a good signal, 45 solid, man. I'm like, okay, and I flipped it up, and I think I've got myself. I haven't got one of these in a few years. I think I got a pocket watch. Ha ha! Little one, but check this out. Okay, like I said, just out diagonally, it was deep, man. I mean, we're down there, and I popped it out, and it's right here. I haven't even cleaned it off to look at it yet. But folks, is that starting to look like a pocket watch to you? Certainly is to me. Let me clean her up, and then I'll show you the finished product. Okay, and friends, it really is. It really is a pocket watch. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's empty, but hey, you know what they say? Where did the time go? I tell you, please, nobody report me. Yeah, I'm just out here having fun. That's all I'm doing. Having fun. When you find stuff like this, you are having fun, man. Okay. I'd say about 20 feet in front of where that pocket watch was, I just got another banger signal. And it was right down in the groove of these layers. And I just popped it up, and it's green, it's round. It's a little smaller than what I think a copper would be, so it might be a button, but it could be a farthing. You never know. I'm having a day. I'm having a day. Pop can day. Pop can day. Okay, here we go. Check it out. Yeah, she was down in the hole. She wasn't that deep, but that's what we got right here. What do you think we got here? I don't feel a shank on that side. And I don't feel a shank on this side. We might have ourselves a little coin here. All right, let me clean her up. Okay, folks, I can't get an ID off it out here, but I can see there's stuff on it. I can see. I just can't out in the field. I got to bring it to my kitchen table where I get the best light and the best magnification and all that stuff. Yeah, it's about the size of a quarter, but it's green and it's copper. So, could it be a farthing? I thought farthings are a little smaller than that, but I don't know. I am super stoked, man. Look at that, another copper out in the field, baby! Jiminy Crickets, I think I got a button now. I think I got a button. And I'm, probably 10 feet from where I got that coin. Let's have a look, man. I think it's a button. Yeah, moving up to the corner of the house here again in the field, and I just flipped it out, and where is it? Here it is, look. Right there. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, I think I feel a shanker on the back of this one. And it most certainly is. Got ourselves a sweet little button here. Look at that. Oh my goodness. There we go. So something I can tell you, this button, I got 2 other buttons probably within 15 feet of this last time I was here. And the coins, the first time I came with Mike, I got 2 coins like maybe 10 feet in front of me. And then the other coin is probably 15 feet to the side of me here, or 10, 15 feet. So there's something going on right in this area, man. Back in the day, there was something going down. And look at that. Buttons are going down. All right, just going back and forth in the field. This just blew my ears off. It was literally on the surface. Look how small that is. Wow, what a sweet little find. Incredible. All right, everybody, Popcan Dan, I'm shutting it down. That's it, man. I got stuff to do today. I really do. I got stuff to do. So, you know, I wish I was one of these guys. Not I wish. It would be nice if I was one of these guys that could just, you know, go out and detect all day, not have a worry in the world. But you know what? I do have responsibilities. I have a family. I have all kinds of stuff, other commitments I got to do as well. But anyways, hey, listen, I came out here. You know, landowner said he brought it down right to the wood, churned it over, all the dirt, flipped all the soil, and it was like a new day out again. Look at all that stuff I got, man. I'm pretty kidding. Now, like I said, this house is 1830, all right? I believe the land screams 1700s because some of the stuff I found, that first coin I found, I can guarantee you is a kg, probably a kg 2 or 3, and that's 1700s. That little shoe buckle 3-prong hook thing, that's like late 1700s as well. Like this field is and what's the why do I think this? Because right over there in the other field, the landowner told me that there was a log cabin, a 1-room log cabin that his grandfather tore down in the 1950s, and he said as soon as the corn comes out, I can go in. So that's why I believe this land is a lot older than what the house says. Predates the house by a lot. So hey, that was a great outing, man. 2 coins. One I think, like I said, is a kg. The other one I believe might even be the farthing. Maybe a William IV farthing. Pocket watch. Come on, man. How cool is that? This is incredible stuff. Really, I mean, my cup runneth over. You know, the suspender clip, all that stuff, man. That's wonderful stuff. And I'm a history guy. I'm all about history. You know, I'm not the one that goes to the parks to find gold rings and on the beaches. And hey, there's you know what? Nothing against the people that do, but I'm just history is in my blood. I love history. I always have, and that's why I prefer coming to these places and getting these private permissions and stuff like that. So, anyways, hey, enough of me. Popcan Dan, I'm signing out. Folks, be safe out there. Be good to one another online. All right. And hey, one last thing as well. Sorry. Pull Tab Gear, man. I can't forget about my friends at Pull Tab Gear. All right. You got to check them out. MetalDetect.ca. Forest City metal detectors. All right. You want to get some metal detectors, man? Look them up online. They are incredible. Their stuff is flying out the door. Like they cannot keep stock in. Their Pull Tab Gear. All right. Like literally. Everything I've got. I got Pull Tab knee pads. I've got that. They've got some great accessories. The Pull Tab Gear. Check them out. All right, and MetalDetect. Sorry, MetalDetect.ca. You got to check them out. They got some great stuff. Good people over there. That's it for me. I'm out of here, folks. Be safe, and we'll talk to you later.